Tony Lista, Unicell.
Hughes. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm so good to see you. It's not often enough, but I wish I lived on this coast and we'd see each other all the time because you're always at dealers.
Yeah, always at the dealers, battling the snow, but this year it's been good. Not a lot of snow, so.
Yeah. No snowplow business for the Econolines this year.
Not too much.
You know, one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about, because I'm really curious, is the Econoline cutaway business seems to still be just really strong. I thought they were going to be done with Econolines by now, but it's like their volume is quite robust.
It really is, to be honest with you. When Ford did the Transit launch, and we developed the body specifically for the Transit,
right.
We were thinking the same thing. What's going to happen specifically to the E350 single rear wheel, that 138, because the Transit sheet metal was it is a really great vehicle, and we thought, well, it's going to have a big impact possibly on that lineup of our product mix, and we had Transit to come in behind to supplement it, but it's been running really well side by side, and it's hard to understand what the customer is looking for, that end user is looking for. But yeah, the E-Series is doing great. They've done some refinements. We're moving to the 2021 model year, some nice interior dash refinements and some different things, and it's going rather well so far.
What is your product mix Econoline to Transit at this point? Would you say 50-50?
It's getting closer. I would say it's probably 2/3 E-Series, and a third Transit. But it's slowly continuing to creep up.
And the the bodies that you actually install, are they vocation specific? Do you have options on the internals that are for carpet cleaning or whatever?
We do some specifically vocation based upfits. We do a lot of the traditional cookie cutter, or focusing on the specific trades, plumbers, HVAC. That final mile delivery, that's a real big one right now.
That is, yeah.
So just tailoring the vehicle to be what it's necessary for, and many of these customers or fleets are looking for something that's truly turnkey.
Sure.
It's they're not taking the vehicle and doing the interior shelving themselves, or trying to take it to third parties to get those segments done. It's way more complete, even at the dealer level, where the dealers are reaching out. We're doing a lot of that work, including graphics if necessary. So that way when it gets to the dealer, they're just doing the PDI and it's ready to start generating revenue for that person.
Yeah, that turnaround is just critical. And so when we're waiting 12 to 14 weeks for chassis to arrive, and waiting another 12 to 14 weeks for...
It's difficult, it's a challenge.
Sure.
So it goes to communication.
Yeah.
And just keeping the dealer in the loop, because that dealer has their customer to report to.
Right.
And as an upfitter, we need to make sure the dealer's looking good, to make sure that we're not over-promising and under-delivering. And
that
doing
is
the opposite.
so critical. It is. I mean, in so many cases, whenever I'm put in a position where I lied to someone, it's because I was lied to, and so it's really critical for our suppliers to be.
It's okay to speak up, be upfront and early.
Just let us know what's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. No surprises. Yeah.
As little as possible.
Yeah, right. I wish I could get more dealers to come to this show. I know that you're dealer specific in your approach, and I know that a lot of people that are here on display are distributor specific, and so they end up having a lot of distributor people that come through the show, but not so many dealers. I wish I could get more Ford guys to come.
I got to tell you, if there was a way to get them engaged, to get the dealers engaged to come out here, there's a lot to learn.
Yeah.
There's a lot of experience out there in the dealer network.
Right.
A lot of the guys and gals know an awful lot about the equipment, but there's so much more to learn. There's many new options and many new things that different clientele are looking for, and just to truly have an understanding of all the different ins and outs of the different options that are available throughout all the different vendors, especially like with us. We're building that box, but it's just a big toolbox, so we need to know a big variety of different things, options on lift gates, cart stops, remote controls, it's different shutoffs, different shelving options, what works best, so that we can help guide the dealer, because the dealer might be getting the information from the end user or from a second party that's saying, hey, this is what we need. But our job as upfitters, as manufacturers, are to challenge that, just to truly make sure, is this really what you want? There are some new things out there. So by coming to an event like the Work Truck Show, it allows you to see what is new,
Right.
Maybe just some refinements.
Right.
And obviously, it's great networking. So
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
dealer, you can certainly
For sure.
grow your own book of business that way
Right.
too.
Yeah. I just every time I speak at these, I'm saying, guys, I wish you would come.
Yep.
To me, it's like if you're in a profession and you go to a seminar for 3 days, kind of thing, because you're a dentist or a doctor or whatever. You keep your instrument, you keep yourself sharp.
Exactly.
You do it by going to events like this in our business.
Yep.
So I'm telling you, Ford Pros, you got to get here and you got to come meet people like Tony, because he makes a difference. So thanks again.
Thanks,
Tony.
Joe. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.